and my microphone is muted. Alright, whoops. No problem. Welcome. We're going to be finishing up part 2 of the moon. Building it, really. Once it's built, we move on to more projects, but look at this, look at this. Look at all we've accomplished. It looks bad, but it looks good. You know what? I refuse to believe it's horrendous. Room to improve, absolutely. Everything and everyone has room to improve. Is it bad? Not in my opinion. I like it. I like the way it looks. If I can find the beauty in the mess, so can you all. But yes, once we get the moon out of the way, I had more ideas like that. I mentioned for the first... Wow, you cannot see the graph. See? The lights paid off. Alright, down here, I think. Oh, there's clouds. That's why we can't see anything. Where was it? Where was it? It was this. I'm going to pull out some planks here, and I'm going to mine this out. I'm actually going to, like, basically create a second half to this using planks, replace all this with planks. We're going to build a flying boat. The Flying Dutchman, per se. Alright, I know it's faster to just go like this. See? I can ascend instantaneously, I can fly. Alright, so how am I gonna do this? I actually might need to bring it down another layer, actually. Like, I'll do every other, I'll do glowstone, I'll do one more after this of endstone, and then I guess bring it inward? Yeah, just slowly bring it inward. And that would be the moon done. And then obviously I have to put my flag on it, you know. I gotta get my villagers. So what we need now, alright, listen, we're doing pretty good so far. So all we need to do, this is gonna be a bright ass moon. I know it's gonna have, I just said the A word, oh god. I can smell the YouTube admins about to beat the crap out of me. I'm gonna get jumped outside of Arby's or something. I'm gonna go down to Popeyes, eat my biscuit, you know, after I become a skeleton from how dry those things are. Get jumped by the YouTube moderators for saying something once. You said this once years ago. You don't even remember. Listen, buddy, we can't have that kind of language on our platform. It's disgusting. Alright, let's see. Wow, that looks horrible. Hold on. How far down should I actually, like, realistically go? It seems a bit much. Like, nah, I gotta go down farther than that. Here, let's just create this as, like, a base. We're gonna create a spherical, well, a square of a base. Oh, I was off. There's no way this comes up a block short, does it? Did I build it? I built it in the forbidden spot of building. On the corners. Oof. Alright, let's see, what else could we build here? Alright, now listen. Alright, so let's see. That would be... seems a bit big. Here, let's cut off this part. Alright, you know what? We're gonna bring it down. Now let's try to see if this will be a good frame for it. There we go. Alright, you know what? That looks a little bit better. I'm not gonna do glow the prog light all the way down because I want it to at least look relatively like the moon, and the moon doesn't glow like a neon light bulb. So we got our lights up there. We'll get some lights at the bottom. Nope. Okay. This will be the frame of the base. Frame of the bottom point. Oh, I was off! Oh, damn it. You know what? It's fine. You know what? This doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. This was always here. This was always the case. Okay. Better. Better, arguably better. So now we gotta... Yeah, that does actually need to be attached. That does need to be attached. You feel like you just cut off that guy's arm. How was that fair to my guy? Alright, let's see. Nope. Alright. First bit of a frame down. Alright. We build onwards. Oh, I should do what I did in the top. Hold on. Oh my god, my nose is killing me. Oh, jeez. I've been smelling the entire time, just sneezing constantly. That would be a little obnoxious on my part, and I apologize. Well, let's see. What else do we got? We got the moonstone. We got this. Sorry, end stone. You know, it's not actual like moon stuff. Unfortunately, that would not be legal. Oh, you gotta be kidding! Did I build the? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Okay. All right, no problem. No problem. Oh, maybe that was the right thing. Maybe that's why I was building that. I kind of forgot what I was doing in the middle of the building. How does that look from the outside? Wow, that just realized it changes nothing on the outside. Like, I'd have to go like that. Oh, that looks so much better. Alright, let's see what else we got. I hope I was building the right layer this entire time. I didn't just like switch layers halfway through building. That was unfortunate. What was I building? Building around. I was building around. I was building around. I was building around. Oh, this is where all progress came to a slow. The beautiful sound of being able to punch out thousands of blocks at a time. I also just realized this like evaporates all my previous stuff. All right, no, we can work with this. All right, let's go. Yes, okay, all right. You're coming with me. And I'll work on that inside frame. Actually, I might make a base up here. Actually, you know what? That would be a good idea. I could build a moon base and be able to fly up to it. Ta-da! Alright. Okay. Yeah, it looks alright. That looks alright. That looks A-okay. Alright. Bring this around. Okay. Ooh. Wow, that is horrible. God damn. Alright, this could be improved. This can be improved. Let's see, if I had the one layer, I could do two layers. How many layers did I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then I'll do 5 layers of straight. 5 layers of straight to bring balance to the universe, and I just realized I'm filling in everything in here. So in reality, it would look like this. Hold on. That might be why I'm a hairy eyeball on this. Let me make sure I'm not making a mistake here. Because I feel like it cuts off too early. Like even with that doesn't look big enough to be the moon. That looks like a dilapidated egg. You know what? Hold on. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, this is going to be much, much bigger. Bigger, better. Bigger is the better. Bigger, better. I can leave that frame in there because it'll look funky, but you guys will see my creative vision in a second. Hold on. Alright. Much better. Much better. You know what, let's just make sure I'm not gonna mix it up. It has to be perfect. It has to be, well, it has to be look relatively like the moon. I know this doesn't at all because it's one, we're not in space, but two, you know, it's also just not the moon. There we go. Okay, one more time. I think I actually got the thing down over there, so I should be able to just pop. Okay. Bigger, better. Alright. Wow, that's going to take forever. We'll fold it like this. Alright, this is going to take quite a bit of time to get all the way around and have everything built. But it should look good. I don't actually need to fill in the bottom part. Like that part that I'm looking at, like this. Because it's just going to be blocked up with the rest of the endstone once I place it. Wow, that... It just looks like a big old golf ball. That's my problem. It just doesn't... You know what? We're gonna experiment. We're gonna experiment. What makes a good sphere a good sphere? Having it be a big old circle on it. It's not that, because I built it too flat. That's my problem. It's too flat. Like, this is fine, but I need it to be like that yay big, because it needs to be expanded on both sides. That's my problem. That's the entire issue, is it's not wide enough. It doesn't go out far enough that it could make up for the lack of size. See? Much better. Much better. I just have to... How can I not mess this up? Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Oh, I also forgot to print this out. Okay, okay. Okay, you know what? You're gonna think I'm entirely crazy right now, but I have an idea. I have an idea. It's gonna require a lot more time, so I need to cut. I actually might need to cut this into 3 parts, but you know, we'll see where the wind takes us. Okay. Okay, let's go. My motivation's through the roof, and pray to God this doesn't look horrendous. Almost there. You know, only 3 more balls to do. You know, nothing too bad. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna punch this out. We're gonna punch that out. Change our feelings with our fists. So now, we're going to build downward. I feel like I'm going to build all this, and someone's going to point out like one flaw. One singular flaw that I accidentally left in. I have to like obliterate my entire... They're not going to tell me what the flaws were. Like, you know, something was really off with what you built. I'm not going to tell you. You know, where's the fun in that? Why not make another 40-minute video? If anybody actually watches this. On how to build it. You know, I remember Stampy did that video where he was on the moon. He, you know, used the commands, made the little rocket ship go up. Pretty cool. They also had the April Fool's update, which honestly, God, I tried to recreate, but I imagine they actually had like a script to work off of, not just. Well, you know what? We're just gonna chuck you at the problem and pray to God you fix it. But no. We are builders. We are builders. We will construct the finest land, even if it takes 5,000 years. Even if I must train 5,000 years. I could make this a lot easier on myself by not filling in the wall. I just realized if I don't fill in the wall, I could save so much time. But you know what? You've come to see a man build and creative. Well, somebody probably has, hopefully. Then you're gonna see me build. Wow, that is big. You know, let me test that idea. Actually, hold on. If I was to just, oh yeah, I could trim out all the excess crap. Oh wait, yeah, this just saves so much time. This is so much more time efficient. You know, make a short video by a little bit so people, you know, aren't watching an hour-long documentary of me talking. Yep, there we go. And obviously, I'm eventually just gonna make it flat because you don't want to. I don't want it to come too far out to the point where it's thin or it looks really wide. I want it to come out to the point where it's like just right. I mean, it's looking better. The only thing with the thing here is I have to make it look good. Alright. Ooh, perfect. Alright. We first mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. Oh, I just realized it's not going to be the same on every side. Like the sizing, the portions are going to be off. Oh, you know what? You're living in there. You know what? I don't feel like killing this guy. You know what? He might need stable housing. He might need to rent it out for a little bit. I'll name him Jim Bob. Actually, no, his name is. Oh, good, he had a kid. Well, good to see he's moving in nice and comfortably. I have to imprison them real fast, otherwise they're gonna, like, escape out into the world, wreak havoc, you know, all the problems. So when in doubt, imprison. You know, you want to get rid of most of your problems, just imprison them or just kill them. Send out, like, a hit. Oh god, no. Dude, listen. There's nothing for you in the outside world. You're gonna die if you jump over that wall. If you jump that wall, you're going to die. I'm just saying. It might be better if you stay inside. Which actually, now you don't have a choice. Oh, God, what the hell happened? That does not look good. It just looks like a sideways pyramid. Alright, let's take a trip to back here. Hold on. We're gonna release you. You're on probation. Actually, I don't know if that's the right word. Who cares? Just don't die because you're still paying rent. I need those emeralds by Tuesday. The villagers are ruthless people, ruthless creatures of the night. I tell you, those trades are scams. And you know what? I just realized I'm doing the same mistake I just made. Wow, so much progress, right? You know, so much, so much work finished. Oh, wait a second. There's the rest of it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Something just looks off. Like, I'm not happy. It comes too thin. I think I also built another ring outside it. This is the part visible from my base, so I want this to look like spiffy. Gotta make it look like clean and all that. Alright, sir, you're gonna have to say. Oh no, Jim Bob! Oh! This is Kid Soul. Oh, it's Kid Slate. You're being imprisoned. Alright, he'll live in there. Listen, it isn't illegal if there's no witnesses. That's the way to go. Less witnesses, less problems, less loose ends. Wait. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did I just solve my own problem? Did I just solve my own problem? Ooh, decisions. I just feel like there's nothing on the moon that's fully flat. There's always mountains everywhere. So that's why I'm like kind of peeved or stumped per se with what to do here. This is also make sure the sun doesn't fry the baby zombie. Doesn't fry old Tim Tang. Oh god, I forgot his name. Oh, I have another name for my other dog. We got Hudson and we have Lucy. So once I get down to the ground, I'll name her that. And we will live happily ever after with the moon moon shining above us. So how many blocks out is that? That is my question. I should probably, you know what? We're going for it. We're going for it. This might just mess up the build. Who knows? Who cares? It's Minecraft. We gotta get creative. Get creative. No. Anyway, that just doesn't like mess up everything. Just absolutely demolishes everything I build. Ooh. Okay. All right. We got this. We actually have to bring it a block forward. Is this just wait. Is this just moving everything forward slightly? Yes, it is. It is just moving everything a block forward. You know what? Fine. Does it mean most of my work is going to waste? Absolutely. Will I build this moon today? Hell yes, I will. I promised someone I would make the moon. I'm making the moon. Oh. Wow, that was close. Why was this here? I know I wanted to build like a frame. Seems a little wide. Like I think this is actually part of the build. Why the hell is it so wide? Like this has to stay. This doesn't. Yeah, because that exposes that part. So that's why we build it here. See? Problem solved. Alright, how many blocks out was that? I'm just gonna... Oh, wow, that's a cavern in there. Okay. If I was to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks out. 7 over here. Wow, I cannot count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just gonna build around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure this all lines up together nice and sweet. I feel like it'd be like I'll have like proportioned it wrong. That looks about right. Alright, how do I do this? First off, this will always come across. Second of all, the second part will not cross. It will go a block below it. Insatiable souls. Okay. Gotta come over here. I'm not gonna experiment with anything new because I kind of already built that. So we're just gonna... Oh, wait. That's what I did wrong. Actually, I'm gonna continue doing that wrong. Crap. let's not mess this up here. So this has to come here. Come around. Because this is the same issue I ran in when I was building the top part. Which reminds me I still have the bottom part. Okay, that builds that part of the frame. This comes down here. Boy, that was a mistake. We don't need this build now. Okay. Bring it along here. Bring it on up. So 7 going out. So we're already 2. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm seeing the problem. I'm seeing the problem. Now we're gonna loop this out of here. This will be layer 3. 4. No, 3. Still 3. These numbers jumbled up. Come on down, you can come down, it's safe. We don't bite. Oh, I just remembered my issue. Let's see, so we got. Yep, there's the issue. There's the glaring issue. I forgot to fill in this layer. Oh, actually, wait, hold on, I can salvage this. Okay. Once you get down to 3, build another row in front of it. I just remembered I might make my own building errors here. If I don't mess this up. I might make a repeat of the past, and we don't want to repeat the past. Well, this basically repeats the past anyway because it's like creating the same block, but beside the point. Alright. Now we got the 2 there. Oh, was that the only one that doubled up? Because I accidentally messed up the other ones? Alright, let's break this. And I'm not copying and pasting anything. This is going to be all vanilla creative. Hold on, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm a moron. 1, 2, 3, 4 was the double up. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I did not mess up. I didn't mess up. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Oh. Alright, 4, double up, 5, 6. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Because it doubles up and it goes 2 more rows down. Be gone! You get out of here. Get out of here. You're welcome my land. Okay. This is nerve-wracking. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I have an idea. I got an idea. The explanation as to why it's shaped like this, obviously, is it's going to be the center of a command space once I build that. Or it'll just be filled with, I don't know, zombies to represent aliens? Maybe. Maybe. I think this is layer 5. Layer 6. Layer 7. Wow, 30-minute video. Cool. You guys are getting deluxe content. Deluxe. Subscribe to the channel. Plug in. I have to sneeze again. God damn it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. I gotta get a bell. I gotta get a bell to just announce the end of the videos by making as much noise as humanly possible. Alright, this is where we fill in the wall. Oh my god, alright, second wall down. Oh, the bottom! The bottom! Righto! Righto! Gorgeous, gorgeous. Alright, I completely forgot I have a bottom to build. That sounded wrong. Is there any way I could have worded that other than that? See, if this was survival, I would need to, like, put mass land devastation to the end. Oh, that actually doesn't look half bad. Oh, this is my problem. It doesn't connect here. That's my problem. It doesn't quite connect to this part. That's my problem. That's the issue. I have to somehow make this not suck. Alright, hold on. That's my issue. I have to... It looks almost equally balanced. Maybe if I, like, swing it down. Better. Ooh, that looks very plain. Ooh, now I'm starting to see the resemblance. Alright. Pretty good so far, pretty good. Minor discrepancies, but, you know, nothing to nitpick. It's starting to look less like the moon and just like an oblong ball thingamabob. Well, you know what? I tried my best, and that's all that matters. You know, if you're putting your full effort and life into it, then isn't that all you can ask for? You can only ask for their fullest effort. Okay, sorry, I have to check something. Why is this not placing? Great question. My just stopped. Oh, alright, one sec, I know what to do. I know what the issue is. I have to unplug and re-plug in my mouse. That's my issue. That's the issue. If I didn't just immediately lose. Abracadabra. That is still not working. Crap. Wait, oh, that's why. Wait. Okay, never mind. Figured out the problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I had it on the recording button. After I build this wall, I will call that for part 2. Part 3 will be the grand finale. The grand finish, per se. I gotta finish it, make it look awesome. I messed something up. Alright, you know what? I'll call it here for part 2. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.